Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals of the 14 under division. Fat Daddy versus Eagle Professional Tools. As you can see, the players right now are having the sportsmanship handshake of our championship game. Now, these two teams already met twice already. This is their third time meeting this season. So the first win, it was Eagle Professional Tools winning that game. And in the second meeting, it's Fat Daddy who won that game by 1 point. But again, it doesn't matter. Natapon na natin kung ano nangyari in their previous two games. This is the game that really matters. Win or title, that is the question that will be answered. As you can see here, the picture taking down finalists natin. So stay tuned because we'll start our championship game in a few minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that you've all been waiting for. The number one team matching up against the second best team. Win, championship, or go home. It's Fat Daddy versus Eagle Professional Tools as first possession goes to Eagle Professional Tools as Juro misses that time. Juro actually did not suit up when these two teams met in their previous outing. And so it's a sight to see that he is up and running here for Coach Jacob Manlapaz and Zaireli, the reigning MVP. Loses the ball goes to Eagle Professional Tools. And ladies and gentlemen, like what I mentioned during the pre-game, dalawang best na po nagkatapat. Etong dalawang kupunan na to, 1-1 sila. The one loss that Fat Daddy have in this season, it's all because of Eagle Professional Tools. So let's see. But in their second game, it was actually a win by Fat Daddy. As look at that speed by Jurogo, but short on that layup. As gives it and can get it to go. Rebound here by Alexon Wong. Alexon Wong, of course, one of our all Stallion second team this season. As look at that, easy bucket for Jacob Gohe. As right now, can get it to go. 2-0 is the score. Eagle Professional Tools. Jacob has it again. Jacob, quick, early 4 points for Jacob Gohe. Jake, if I mentioned Alexon Wong is part of this All-Stallion second team, Jacob Gohe is a part of the X-Men Sox All-Stallion first team. As finally, the reigning MVP knocks down the first shot of this championship game. Zaire Lee averaging 20 points per outing. But quick retaliation play by Juro Go. Juro Go, one of the fast players or speedy players here in our 14 under division. Again, ladies and gentlemen, whoever wins this game will bring home the crown. As Zaire Lee got fouled in the act of shooting. The foul is going to be on Juro Go. That's going to be his first. Zaire Lee will head over to the free throw line, and this is averaging 53% from the charity stripe as he knocks down the first one. These 3 free throws rather is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, Expert Charcoal Socks, Uniled Light Celsius, and Odo Guard. The reigning MVP averaging 20.7 points per game, 5.8 assists per game, 8.2 rebounds, 2.8 steals, and the 4th highest field goal shooter in this tournament, averaging 46% from the field as he goes 3 for 3 there. Juro gives it here. Jacob nowhere to go, but was able to convert over David Ge. Jacob Goke averaging 17.5 points per game. Jacob Goke is not just a part of the All-Stallion first team. He's also a part of the X-Men Defensive Player of the, or he's the X-Men Defensive Player of the conference. As Juro Go, another miss from short distances. There's a whistle. As Darren Song will be getting his first personal foul. Coach Jadiwu telling his team to calm down as Alexon missing on the first free throw. Like what I mentioned, Alexon Wong is a part of the X-Ped Sox All-Stallion second team. However, misses on those 2 freebies. Well read by Jacob Goke. Here comes a wide open Villasi walk in the park moment for Lance. Lance averaging 34% from the field. That is the 9th highest in this tournament. Zaire kicks it. 3-point shot is no go. Stolen by Zaire Lee. But a counter steal. Here comes Liam. Gives it to Lance. Villasi. Easy bucket for Lance Villasi. 12-5 is the score. 7-point lead. And a foul will be called. That's going to be on Lance Villasi. So that will be his first personal foul, and that's a 2 on Eagle Professional Tools. So fresh 14 here for Fat Daddy. Of course, Coach Jadiwu instructing his team right now. Coach Jadiwu is the reigning auto guard coach of the conference. And there's a warning right on cue on Coach Jadiwu for resentment to a non-call because he's arguing with the officials of those. Was asking for a whistle there, but look at that, Zaire Lee knocking it down from the parking lot. Again, the MVP going to work as Juro with a quick retaliation. Juro Go averaging 21.3 points per game as Zaire falls down. Gives it to Hong. Lapua passes it inside. Rejected by Jacob Goke. If earlier Cisco is the best shot blocker, the second best one is Jacob Goke. As Zaire stealing the ball and stealing the show. The reigning MVP already with 10 points. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first mandatory substitution of our championship game. This mandatory substitution is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, Expert Charcoal Socks, Uniled Light Celsius, and Odo Guard. And for those who are watching our YouTube live, don't forget to comment down below if sino supportahan nyo, ladies and gentlemen. Especially this is our championship game and last game na po to ng 14 under natin this year, and that's gonna be a dribbling violation on Marcus Labrador. Marcus Labrador actually scored 16 points last game, got 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals when these two teams met last time. It's Gavin. Gives it here to Hong. He'll shoot a 3. Way off the mark. Rebound by Chase. As Santi with an easy bucket. Santi Nunag going to work inside, establishing his presence inside the paint as you almost, but he'll be going to line for a pair. As Tyler Leah will be getting his first personal foul. As Dylan is at the line. Second free throw is no good. Rebound. Here comes Dylan once again. Dylan passes it to Gavin. Oh, no whistle. And ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes the other way. And Coach Jacob Adlapas wants to huddle up. Even though they're up by 2, he wants to make some adjustments already. Of course, every possession really matters in this championship or go home ball game. 3 minutes and 44 remaining, 14-12. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. As you can see here, press break ang play pala dito ni Coach Jacob Adlapas. As look at that block by JLM Cafe. This team, Fat Daddy, they're only averaging 1.8 blocks as a team. Okay, as a team. But in this championship game, nakaisa na kagad sila, care of JLM Cafe. Let's look at that shot! Chase Jewett, that was a tough shot against 2 Fat Daddy defenders, but he was still able to convert. Gavin floats it up. Knocks that one in for Gavin C. Gavin C last game scored 15 points. Shot 44% from the field. And that's going to be a foul again entirely out. That's going to be second. So 2 free throws here for Dylan Yu. Dylan Yu in their last game, he scored 10 points. Garnered 7 rebounds, however, he only shot 25% from the field. He went 3 out of 12. As he knocks down those 2 free throws. It's a tied ball game at 16 apiece. Chang, wide open, no. Rebound by Chase. Chang, he'll shoot another one. That time couldn't connect. Gavin asking for a pick. Gavin passes it inside. No! Great defense, but Nunag! No good! Here comes Tyler. Who gets the possession? Oh, Chang dives for it. And a foul is going to be called. So Dylan will be getting his first personal foul here. Grabe. You can feel the intensity here, folks, inside the AYSN Sports Center. Of course, why not? This is your last game in this season, and of course, you want to finish out strong. Oh, falls down. Oh, there's a foul. As Gavin C will be getting his first. A lot of reactions from the crowd there on that call by the referee. Liao, guarded by Gavin. Gives it inside with the reverse. Can't get it to go. Rebound here by Santi. Dylan. Gavin. Looking. Oh, nice find. But the shot was short for Jalen Cafe. As Tyler dribbling it down. Turn around, but can't get it to go. And there's a foul. That's going to be a hacking foul on Ying Nan Hong. That's going to be his first. So 2 free throws here for Chase Chua. Eagle Professional Tools is averaging 44.4% from the charity stripe. That is the third best this season. But ball stays with Eagle Professional Tools. 3-point shot is short for Marcus Labrador. So ball goes back to the red shirts. In this second stringers, no, ni Coach JD Wu, isa lang nakakascore sa Fat Daddy. Or tatlo pa lang. It's Gavin C, Santi Nunag, and Dylan Yu. As Santi with the cleanup. Rafa will shoot. Can't get it. Rebound by Cafe. Stolen by Liao. Great idea, but poor execution for Eagle Professional Tools as they will turn the ball over. Seconds remaining in the first quarter. Catch and shoot triple off the glass. It's good for Dylan Yu. Dylan Yu with 5 points already. And look at the defense of Fat Daddy there, Liao. Loses it. 1.6 seconds remaining here. Catch and shoot 3, that will count, and can't get it to fall as Rafalu missing on that triple. 21-17 is the score at the end of the first quarter here in our championship game. It's a 4-point lead in favor of Fat Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stallions 2014 Season 5 14 Under Division Championship game. And it's just a 4-point lead in favor of Fat Daddy. Still anybody's ball game as a turnover committed by Mapua as Milan will lay it up and in. Sandro Milan was scoreless when these two teams met in their previous game. Played for 14 minutes. But in this game, in this championship game, nakascore na kagad siya. Zaire way off the mark. As last touch by Fat Daddy, ball goes to Eagle Professional Tools. 21-19, a 2-point lead in favor of Fat Daddy as Juro floats it up. Rebound here by Migo Bartolome and a foul to stop the break there for Sandro. As he'll be getting his first personal foul of the game. Zaire got rejected, but there's a whistle on Jacob Goke. That's going to be his first. That was a good matchup. Because Zaire is the third best scorer in this tournament. The second best shot blocker naman is si Jacob Goke. Zaire Lee very calm and collected at the charity stripe but misses on the second. Garwin missing on that cleanup attempt. Juro. Oh, look at the handles of Juro go. But misses on that pull-up jumper. Floater is up, but no good for J-Com. Zaire Lee has it. The MVP going to work. Rush that one. And that's going to be a jump ball. Ball goes to the purple shirts. So Eagle Professional Tools trailing by 3, 22-19. Juro. Oh, loses the ball. Miscommunication there between Go and Goke. The Go-Goke connection. Miscommunication there. Zaire with the Pinoy step move! Panatang makabayan sa Zaire Lee. That is our 10 Feet Vitamins offensive play of the quarter. 10 Feet Vitamins, $1 every day. Jacob nowhere to go, gives it to Juro. Juro was able to draw a foul. As Jurogo will be shooting 2 free throws. Jurogo is the 5th best free throw shooter in this tournament, averaging 53.6% from the charity stripe. Second attempt is good for Juro. Cutting down the lead, back to 3. Zaire. Oh, great defense. But Zaire Lee was able to draw a foul and he'll head over to the line for a pair of his own. As Sandro Milan will be getting his second personal foul. Zaire Lee, all of the stats, no, kasama siya sa top 10 except lang for the blocks. Points per game, assists, rebounds, steals per game. He's in the top 10 and that's why he's the reigning MVP this season. However, missed on the second one. Garwin can't get it. Here comes Juro. Juro pedal. Oh, what a move! But the finish was on by Juro Go. Juro. And 3-second violation on Ryan Ko. So that's going to be a turnover for Eagle Professional Tools. Cyril. Passes it to Garwin. Garwin banging bodies. Can't get. But still, another possession for Fat Daddy. And another offensive rebound. And there's a foul. As Jacob Goke will be getting his second personal foul. 2 free throws here for Garwin Ko. As Garwin Ko sinks in the first one. Last time that these two teams met, Garwin Ko actually did not play, as he's going to be getting his first personal foul. Got too physical there. Six minutes remaining in our championship games. There's a hand check foul on Migo Bartolome. Again, who will take home the championship trophy of the 5th season of the Stallion Team's 14 under division? As Juro missing on that shot. Juro Go only has 6 points so far. Oh, nice pass to Mapua. But too unselfish there. Oh, ball goes to Eagle Professional Tools. Juro looking. Gives it to J-Com. Juro. Floater is up. And floater is good for the Juro Copter. And that's going to be a foul on Eagle Professional Tools. As Jurogo will be getting a second personal foul, as this is the second mandatory substitution of this ball game. And it's just a 2-point lead here in favor of Fat Daddy, 25-23, and this mandatory substitution is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, Extra Chocolate Sock, Unit 9 Celsius, and Odoguard. And we have a timeout break called by Coach JD Wu. We'll be back, folks, after the break. That timeout break, folks, was brought to you by Odoguard Premium Car Care Products. So 15 on the shot clock here for Fat Daddy, as Gavin will be the one who's going to be inbounding the ball. Gives it to Dylan. Dylan. Well bothered by Chase Jua, as Marcus turns the ball over. Santi has it. Gavin, wide open three, knocks that one in for Gavin C. And Tyler Liao wants to answer back with a triple of his own, but can't connect. It's a 5-point lead by Fat Daddy as Hong. Catch and shoot, no! Offensive rebound, but can't get it to go for JLM Cafe, and there's a whistle. I believe that's going to be on JLM. And yes, that's going to be on JLM Cafe getting his first. Wrong. Will lay it up but can't connect. Another offensive rebound by Eagle Professional Tools. Wide open shots. Wala nga lang for Miles Cheng. Gavin asking for a pick. Who wants to take over here? Oh, that's a wide open shot, but short for Darren's Hong. Santi again with offensive glass. And a foul on Marcus Labrador. That's going to be his first personal foul. And nasa penalty na ang Eagle Professional Tools. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Dylan Yu. And this team, again, averaging 44% from the charity stripe, as Dylan Yu missing on the second attempt. Alexon. Great defense by Santi Nunag. But rush that one as Tyler gives it to Alexon. Looking, gives it to Labrador. Stolen by Santi Nunag. Oh, nice pass to JLM Cafe from Dylan Yu. And it's now an 8-point lead in favor of Fat Daddies. Coach Jacob Alapas wants to huddle it up. They're down by 8, 31-23. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Now, what kind of play did Coach Jacob Anapas instruct this team here? As they're down by 8. This is the largest lead so far in this championship ball game. As the three is no good for Miles Chang. Rebound by Santi. Gavin C with 5 points already. Gavin turns the ball over as Marcus. What a finish by Marcus Labrador! And there's a warning on Tyler Leao for delaying the game. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter, folks. And Eagle Professional Tools again with the steal, Marcus. And he laid up and in! Basket and one for Marcus Labrador! Marcus with quick 4 points here. As Darren Song will be getting his second personal foul. Bonus free throw here for Marcus. That is our Celsius Energy Play of the Quarter, brought to you by Celsius Live Fit. As Marcus completes the 3-point play. It's now a 3-point lead for Fat Daddy. Dylan. Almost stole it. That's Gavin. Rejected by Chase. Battle for the loose ball. Gavin fakes. Nice pass to Santi. And that's going to be a foul on Alexan Wong. That's going to be his first. So 2 free throws here for Santi Nonag.
For Santi Nonag.
As last game, Santi Nonag did not suit up for Fat Daddy when these two teams met. As he knocks down the second one, 32-28. 4-point lead for Fat Daddy. Almost completes the steal, but they need to cross the ball. And that's going to be an 8-second backcourt violation. Great defense for Fat Daddy. As Coach JD Wu wants to devise a play here, they are up by 4, 32-28. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by AutoGuard, premium car care products. A minute and 5 remaining. Long distance two. After the play of Coach JD, naka-long distance to agad si Dylan Yu. As Alexan Wong gives it there to Tyler. Tyler, step back triple. Off the glass is good. Tyler Liao cutting down the lead of Fat Daddy. Back to 3, 34-31. Long. Gives it here to Santi. Look at that steal by Tyler Liao. As he misses on that wide open layup. Good save by Gavin C. Shot clock is up, folks. 15 seconds remaining. Hong. In and out. Oh, perfect place at the perfect time for Santi Nonag. 3 seconds remaining. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first half of our championship game. A 5-point lead in favor of Fat Daddy, but we'll have a quick halftime break. We'll be back, folks, right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, during the first half, still anybody's ball game. It's just a 5-point lead in favor of Fat Daddy. However, in terms of field goals, wala masyadong pinagkaiba. It has been the bench points of Fat Daddy who took charge in the second quarter, as that's a foul on Rafa Lu. That's going to be his first. So Zaire Lee will be taking 2 shots. And here comes Fat Daddy once again. They're enjoying a 5-point lead so far, 36-31. As look at a strong drive. Zaire Lee wants to take over here. That guy already has 13 points in this ball game. So Zaire Lee will be taking 2 free throws. Again, the rating MVP is averaging 20.7 points per game. 8.2 rebounds per game as a guard, 5.8 assists per game, and 2.8 steals per outing. And that's the reason why he is our 10 feet vitamins MVP this season. As a steal again by Zairil. Zairil can get it. Battle for possession there, and that's going to be a jump ball. Ball goes to Eagle Professional Tools. Zairil passes it to Garwin, and Garwin! Ball goes out, and he'll be going to a line for a pair. The foul is going to be on Liam Soriano. That's going to be his first. Oh no, that's his second rather. Apologies, folks. Garwin misses on the first one. Garwin only has 1 point so far. Makes the second. As timeout kagad dito si Coach Jacob Banapa, as he's seeing something that they need to work on. As they're trailing by 7 with 8 minutes and 48 remaining. We'll have a quick timeout break, folks. We'll be back after this. That timeout break was brought to you by Odoguard Premium Car Care Products. And Fat Daddy executing a full court defense, but great press break play by Coach Jacob and Lapas, but the shot was off gala for Eagle Professional Tools. Lee. Good defense, but ball stays with the red shirts. So 14 on the 24 here for Fat Daddy. Zairil will inbound. Garwin. Again, another miss from point blank range, but good cleanup by David Kidd. Soriano. Still hasn't scored here, but turns the ball over as Zairil gets it. Zairil. Can't get it. Rebound here by Tyler DePaño. Oh, nice pass inside to Rafa Lu for that easy deuce. Rafa Lu cutting down the lead of Fat Daddy by 7. By 7. As Zaire misses out that baseline jumper. And there's a foul. I believe that's going to be on Adam Mapua. And that's going to be second personal foul already. Liam kicks it. That's a wide open three as Rafa missing on that tray. Garwin almost loses it, but ball stays with the red shirts as Gavin will be subbing in for Dylan Yu. Gavin doing a phenomenal job in this ball game so far. Of course, he's one of the players that I really want this step up. It's Gavin missing on that triple. Offensive rebound by David Ke. Lee. As Adam tries to save it. The ball goes back to Eagle Professional Tools. And the whistle will be called against Fat Daddy. Oh, that's going to be an Adam once again. That's going to be his third. So 16 on the shot clock here for Eagle Professional Tools. Down by 7. Offensive rebound by the purple shirts as Liam stops. Gives it to DePaño. Lu. And that's going to be a turnover. Ball goes back to Fat Daddy. Gavin C with 5 points, 1 rebounds, and 3 assists so far. And Florida is up, but can't get it. Garwin gets fouled as he'll be going to the line for a pair. The foul's on Liam Soriano, and that's going to be his third personal foul. So 2 free throws here for Garwin Ko. As he knocks down those 2 freebies. It's a 9-point lead. As the foul is going to be on Zaire Lee, but that's going to be his first so far. Adam Mapua telling Zaire Lee to relax. And that's the right way to do it. To inspire your team, motivate your team as Meliasi turns the ball over. Great defense by Garwin Ko. Zaire dribbling it down. Gavin is asking for it. Adam, long distance to no go. Liam will drive and knocks that one in. Liam Soriano gets his first bucket in this ball game. 5 minutes and 15 remaining. As Zairil. Liam with a great box out. And look at the handles of Liam Soriano. Veliasi. And the foul will be called on Liam Soriano. That's going to be his 4th personal foul. One more foul for Liam Soriano and he will be out. And we have a platoon substitution here for Coach Jacob Banlapas. And Liam Soriano is kind of limping right now, going back to the bench. That's why our medic and Commissioner Eldridge Liao is already checking in on him. Cyril gives it here to Gavin. Cyril slicing the D. Floater is no go. Rebound by Santi. But Santi missing on that reverse layup. Juro. Oh! And basket and one! For Juro go! That was a hard foul on Juro, but he was still able to convert. And the foul is an unsportsmanlike foul call. That is our Celsius Slim Fit energy play of the quarter by Juro Go. And we have a timeout break. We'll be back, folks, right after this. So welcome back, folks. So that's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul on Gavin C. So one free throw for Jurogo because that was an end one play plus ball possession for Eagle Professional Tools. So that's going to be 14 on their 24 because the foul by Gavin C was an unsportsmanlike foul. As Juro, Dylan, he is down on the floor. Juro gives it to Jacob. No go. Offensive rebound by Chase. No good again. Almost a turnover. Cyril guarded by Juro that time, but Dylan. And a foul will be called on Marcus Labrador. That's going to be second. As Coach Jacob Manlapas instructing Marcus as Jurogo is kind of shaken up now. Our medic and Coach Eldridge, or Commissioner Eldridge Leo checking in on him and saying that he's still able to play. He's one of the key players for Coach Jacob Manlapas, so kailangan na kailangan talaga siya dito. As first free throw is no good for Cyril Lee. And again, that kid is averaging 53% from the free throw line. As he goes 0 for 2. It's a 4-point lead. Still by Fat Daddy. As it's the back iron and miss right there. Santi with the rebound. Will lay it up and laid in for Dylan Yu. And that was over Jurogo. That was an easy layup. Juro, no look pass. Marcus over Santi Nunag. That is our 10 Feet Vitamins offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. Cutting down the lead to just 4. Cyril, no hesitation, triple. No. Santi, hook shot. Backs that one in. It's a 6-point lead for Fat Daddy still as Judo. He'll shoot a 3 and off the glass! The back is open on a Saturday afternoon for Judo Go. Cutting down the lead by just 3. Zaire falls down. Pulls up. And battle for the rebound there was Santi Nunag and Chase Chua. As Gavin C is going to be checking in. And JLM Cafe as well. As battle for possession, Cafe. As Santi can get it. And second times the charm for Santi Nunag. Santi now with 11 points, double figures. 11 points, 12 rebounds for Santi. Judo passes it to Jacob. Bounces out. This Gavin got fouled. I believe the foul's going to be on Ryan Ko. So that's going to be 2 free throws here for Gavin C. As Gavin knocks down the first one. Now has 6 points. These 2 free throws is brought to you by Uniled Lights for a brighter and greener future. Gavin spins. Gavin, another foul will be called. So another 2 free throws here for Gavin C. As Tyler Leah will be getting his 3rd personal foul as Gavin missing on the first one. Second attempt, 50 at the line. As Dylan Yu will be replaced here by Migo Bartolome. As Fat Daddy now up by 7, 50 to 43. Juro will shoot. Made one earlier, but that time he misses. Pero nakuha pa rin dito. Got bothered by Santi Nunag. Oh, look at the hustle play by Alexon Wong. Tyler. Great rebound by Santi, but a turnover for Fat Daddy. So ball goes back to Eagle Professional Tools. Juro. Over Santi Nunag! Are you kidding me, Juro go? Oh, nice pass to Migo Bartolome. Santi Nunag, a big guy, can also pass the ball as Juro. 30 seconds remaining, folks. Jacob, free throw line jumper is no good. Strong rebound by Ryan Ko. Ryan Ko turning garbage into goal, cuts down the lead back to 5. 8 seconds remaining. Look at the handles of Gavin. Forces that one. Asante, no! And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. 10 more minutes before we determine who will take home the crown of the 5th season of the Stallion Teens 14 Under Division. Stay tuned down as we still have 10 more minutes of action We'll be back right after this. Ten more minutes of action. Who will be the champions this season? That question will be answered in 10 minutes of playing time as Fat Daddy's up by 5. However, mababa pa oras dito ng Eagle Professional Tools to bounce back in this game. 52-47, Juro gets fouled by Gavin. That's going to be his third. And an early sub here for Coach JD at the start of the fourth. Pinahinga niya kagad si Gavin C. Nowhere to go. Oh! And there's a foul. Is that on Garvin? That is on Garvin ko. In this game, Eagle Professional Tools shooting 62% from the free throw line. This is their 9th and 10th attempt in this ball game. So 10 attempts na sa free throw line ng Eagle Professional Tools. If you look at Fat Daddy, they already attempted 31 free throws. So literally 300% ang angat ng Fat Daddy in terms of free throw percentage. They've been going a lot to the charity stripe in this game. So more than or 1/3 of their points came from the charity stripe. As Dylan, nowhere to go. That was a forced shot. Great defense by Eagle Professional Tools as Juro will drive. Are you kidding me? That is the reason why he is a part of the X-Men Sox All Stallion first team, because he can make plays just like that. Cyril, stolen by Alexon. Juro for the tie. All 52. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Marcus. That's going to be his third personal foul. Santi and David will be checking in to add some presence down low. Cyril gives it here to you. He'll shoot a three. Knocks that one in. That is the fourth three-point shot made for Fat Daddy in this game. As Juro, nice pass inside to Jacob Gote for our Uniled Lights assist of the quarter. Brought to you by Uniled Lights. Don't compromise on style or sustainability. Choose Uniled Lights for a brighter and greener future. As Juro with the steal again. As there was an inadvertent buzzer, our table official saying that there was a inadvertent buzzer. As Travis is here. Ay, sorry, Gavin Medel pala. As Wong, easy bucket. Eagle Professional Tools now up by 3, 58-55. Dylan. Great defense by Jacob Roque. Great stop again by the purple shirts. Judo go with 22 points already. A long distance too. It's no good, and that's a foul on Sandro Milan. That's going to be his third personal foul. And another foul, this time on Jurogo. That's going to be his third as well. He needs to be extra careful here, folks. Santi gives it, give and go play. But short on that tray for Yingnan Hong. Who gets the possession? It's Alexan Wong. Alexan driving. And that's going to be a foul on Gavin C. That's going to be his fourth personal foul. He needs to be extra careful here. One more foul and Gavin C will be out. Ano masasabi mo doon, Jobs?
Kailangan mag-ingat ni...
Yes, tama. Kailangan mag-ingat ni Gavin C right now. Caught sleeping on that defense, no, si Gavin C. So that's why he got fouled. You need to be alert. So kailangan gising ang gawin, no? Ng depensa ng ating Fat Daddy. As Wong missing on that second attempt. Clean it up! Says Sandro Milan. This is the largest lead so far for Eagle Professional Tools and almost a steal. The tables have turned here in the fourth quarter. Just want to remind everyone that this is their third meeting in this season. The first game that these two teams met, Eagle Professional Tools won that game. The second game that they met, Fat Daddy won just by 1 point. Okay. Gives it to Gavin. He'll shoot a three. It's the front iron miss, but Garbin with a strong rebound. Hook shot. In and out. Jacob almost loses the handle. And knocks that one in for Jacob Roque. As Coach JD will call a timeout. They are now trailing by 8. 63-55 in favor of Eagle Professional Tools. That timeout break, folks, is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. It's an 8-point lead, and after the timeout of Coach JD Wu, a turnover. But counter steal as Gavin lays it up and in. Gavin C with 9 points. Cutting down the lead. Of Eagle Professional Tools by 6. And isa na lang timeout dito ng Fat Daddy, ladies and gentlemen. Dalawa pa dito sa Eagle Professional Tools as Lee floats it up. Too strong. Rebound by Jacob Goke. Cyril with the drive and knocks that one in over Jacob Goke. As Judo go way off the mark, Jacob over again. Who gets the possession? Oh, nice pass to Jacob Goke. Great find by Sandro Milan. And ball goes the other way. So ball goes back to Eagle Professional Tools. Chase rejected by Zaire but gets his own miss. And look at that! Persistency pays off for Chase Chua! Zaire. And we have a timeout break, folks. Called by Coach Jacob Manlabas. They are only up by 6. So may malaki pa rin pag-asa dito ng Fat Daddy. So that's why he wants to make some adjustments. 3 minutes and 39 remaining, folks, in our championship game. We'll be back after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. 3 minutes and 30 remaining, 6-point lead. Oh, what a pass inside, rejected by Santi. Cyril in transition. The MVP will drive, the ball goes out. Good save, and that's going to be a foul on Sandro Milan. As Sandro Milan gets his 4th personal foul. Zaire Lee will head over to the line for 2. Ooh, missing on the first. He needs to make these free throws because habang nakatigil ang oras, they have an opportunity to cut down the lead. And he goes 1 for 2. Cuts down the lead to just 5 for Eagle, but still in favor of Eagle Professional Tools. Euro gives it, and that's going to be a travel on Lance Villasi. As a foul on Eagle Professional Tools and Jacob Goke. And that's his 3rd. As Alexa Wong will be checking in here for Lance Villasi. So another pair of free throws here for Zaire Lee. Earlier he made 1 out of 2. This time he's knocking in his 1st. Let's see if he can knock down the 2nd one and try to cut down the lead to just 3. if he makes the second. And he does. 67-64. Juro with the handles, but can't finish. Jacob passes it to Chua, and there's a whistle again on the side of Fat Daddy. And the foul's going to be on Santi Nunag. That's his first, so Chase Chua is at the line to shoot a pair. Both teams are already in the penalty as Chase knocks down the first one. These 2 free throws brought to you by Expert Charcoal Socks and 10 Feet Vitamins. Chase. Too strong. Oh, and a whistle on Jacob Goke. Oh no! Jacob Goke gets his 4th personal foul as Dylan Yu missing on the first one. Second attempt. It's good. Cuts down the lead to just 3. 68-65. Three-point ball game, folks, in our championship game as Juro has it. And we are down to the last 2 minutes of this championship game. Last 2 minutes for this year in our 1400 division as Juro. No go! As Zyril has it. Zyril will lay it up, but can't get it. Great defense by Chase Chua. Juro. No good, and there's a foul! Is that on Gavin? If that's on Gavin, he will be out. And that is his 5th and final foul. Gavin C is out of the game. And nasa penalty na ang Fat Daddy, so that's gonna be 2 free throws for Jurogo. And Jurogo is the 5th best free throw shooter in this tournament. This kid is averaging close to 54% from the charity line as he knocks down the first one, increasing the lead to 2 possessions. A minute and a half remaining. Cyril, the MVP. He needs to step up here. He's shooting a 3. A good tap by Marcus Labrador. Marcus lays it up and in. No good. Sent it with the offensive rebound. Rejected. Who gets the ball? Juro. Lobs it up. And Jacob misses. Sandy with a rebound. They need to make a quick bucket here. As Lee gets fouled, almost an end one, but he'll head over to the line for a pair, a much needed free throw here. As Dylan Hughes kind of shaken up here. Zyril Lee, he needs to make these 2 free throws. However, that has been the story for Fat Daddy As a whole, they're only shooting 50% from the line. However, yung big crucial free throws, yung mga hindi pa pumapasok sa kanila, that's why they're down here by 7, now by 6. And that's just a duty foul, no? That's a duty foul given by Fat Daddy. That's Juro. Knocks down the first one. And ladies and gentlemen, Eagle Professional Tools in the driver's seat as Juro knocks down the second free throw. And a timeout called by Coach JD Wu with 34.8 seconds remaining. That's the last timeout in this championship game. We'll have a quick break, folks. We'll be back after this. $14 on the shot clock here para sa Fat Daddy. As they're going to be going for a quick bucket here. That's the play that Coach JD Wu instructed his team as Santi Nunag loses the ball. Oh no! Last touch by Eagle Professional Tools. I thought it was Santi Nunag who touched the ball last, but our referee is saying that the ball stays with Eagle Professional Tools. And another offensive rebound. Zaire. And ladies and gentlemen, walk in the park moment, as that's going to be an easy bucket for Jurogo. And this is it. And the champions this season, Eagle Professional Tools, a win from behind against Fat Daddy. And they are your champions in the 14 under division of the 5th season of the Stallion Teens. Season 5, 76-66 is the final score. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a quick break. We'll be back after this.
First order of the week. Give Saturday, Tuesday,
Sobrang gulat na gulat ako. Kaya nakita ko yung organizing. Pala siya yun, di ba?
Congratulations once again to you, professionals. And now, team 10 feet on the waist. Finals, most valuable player. With 28 points, one rebound, 4 assists, and 2 steals.
I think you are.
Para may practice.
Good afternoon, Stallion fans. Together with me is our 10 Feet Vitamins Finals most valuable player, Juro Go. So Juro Go, congratulations. This is your second Finals MVP here in Stallion teams. What part of your game are you most proud of today?
Probably the hard work and the hustle that we put in. But it wasn't just me who worked hard today. It was all my teammates and Coach Jacob who helped us to win today.
You already mentioned your teammates and you played an amazing finals against Fat Daddy, but how did your teammates help you earn this finals MVP?
Probably just teamwork, chemistry, and working hard. That's all.
And I'm pretty much sure you want to give a huge shout out to all of our viewers, to your teammates, to your family who's supporting you right now. Juro Go.
First of all, shout out to God for giving us this win. Shout out to my parents, shout out to all my teammates, shout out to my coaches, shout out to Eman, Gavin, Nico, and shout out to Diana Gonzalez.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our 10 Feet Vitamins Finals MVP, Juro Go, and our champions this season, your Eagle Professional Tools. So that concludes our 14 under division, because we are now moving on to our battle for third game, number 17 under division between Torch versus Storm. Stay tuned, we'll be back right after the break.